Ding dong, Avon calling. Okay. Home inspectors are supposed to render opinions about the foundation. And we get those opinions by looking at the house macro, looking for things like windows and doors, macro, looking for leaning, just a lot of observations. This is new construction. We'd really be surprised to see much macro wood. Another way that I use to get clues about the foundation is I actually measure the floor height elevation differential. I use engineering equipment. I use a level, Tektronix. That I use engineering equipment does not make me an engineer. Okay, I'm a blue-collar schmuck. I should stay in my lane, but I use that equipment to, give me a sense to justify my other observations, to help me make an opinion about the foundation. And where did you go? Right there. And so, measuring the foundation, I've got two guidelines that I go by. No more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet. That's good enough for FHA. That's good enough for me. No more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall. That's I had a similar machine tool and by a different manufacturer that catered to home inspectors, and that was their guideline. It was no more than 2 inches overall. And so I combined both of those, and I just kind of use my experience and how a house looks, and I use all these as to accumulate an opinion. And my opinion is that the foundation is supporting the superstructure as it should. I'm not getting as much as 1 inch of floor height elevation differential overall, not to mention 1 inch over 25 feet, not to mention 2 inches overall. So the foundation is pretty much level right now, okay? Not even an inch. And so that's something to keep in mind. As you walk in the front door, we come in here, we see our laundry. We're missing our clothes rod, and our stabilizer screw hasn't been put in there. That's GFCI, that's fine, fine. Saw that in another video. The vent fan, fine. So coming on along. There's our coat closet. Oh, coats. Going up the stairs, this handrail is kind of abrasive, by the way. So it probably should be taken down a notch with, like a roll of fine sandpaper or steel wool and re-shellacked and made smoother. It's that edge right here. This edge right here is kind of. And so we come up these wonderful carpeted stairs. We're coming up to the game room. This door right here goes to the lower attic. I wasn't able to see a lot past the mechanical equipment. I did take some Hail Mary pictures, and we're going to see how that comes out. And then this door, speaking of foundations, that's really not the foundation. This door swings open on its own accord. Lower attic door swings open on own accord. Then we come in here, and this switch goes to the air conditioning system. You'd think it was for the light, right? But it's not labeled. The light switch is one of these out here. That one. The closest one to the door is in the attic. And that's these in here. That's the stairs. This window, this is the upstairs game room, family room, upstairs game room, east wall, south window, right, the south switch. This latch is kind of difficult to operate. Plugs is all working fine. We've got plumbing, The windows are high enough from the ground. They're safe. Everything's working fine. We're missing our clothes rod altogether here. Our baseboard is kind of boogered up right there. Got some spots up here. I don't know what they're looking for. Now, but while I'm here, I put some tape over this door because most of these doors I see have printed on them that they should be painted on all 6 sides. And that's not what I'm reading on these doors. So maybe these doors don't have to be. I'm going to write up that the doors should be painted on 6 sides. But I used to do that because I had instructions that I could rely on. So if the builder has the instructions that came with the door in the box, the door came in a box. Sometimes the instructions are printed on the box. If somebody else can find some instructions saying that all 6 sides of the door should have been painted, front face, back face, latch side style, hinge side style, bottom rail, top rail, if somebody can come up with that, I mean, I would look into it because I'm used to seeing those types of instructions. And if times change, it make my life a lot easier. Okay. Double pane vinyl frame windows. A little bit of paint on that one. Going along, this is the south bedroom. We got a thermostat up here. I found it off. I left it off. But this thermostat's a dumb animal, so if you close this door, this thermostat's going to operate until this room gets to the temperature that you asked it to do, if it's capable of even getting there. But, if it can get there, it'll go until, it'll keep running until it's called pacifies. But on the other side of the door, we don't know what. It could be burning up out there or freezing out there. Going along. See, all these closets have the screws. See that? That keeps the rod. It secures the rod so it doesn't flip out. Like you're getting ready to go to church or something in the morning and you're running late. You're trying to pull a coat off of it and everything just falls down and emotions are running high. Okay. Moving on. I tripped that downstairs, and I'll go back and check it. I tripped the downstairs GFCI in the primary bedroom, suite, bath. Just turn off lights and close doors and latch windows and just kind of make sure it's okay and find out about painting the top rails and bottom rails or not. I get the impression that a lot of people don't worry much about it, but I'm just looking to see if it's right. Coming on down, LVP floor, we got ceramic tile floor, we've got carpet floor, we have cabinets, we got ceramic tiles, we got bathtub inserts. And if I sound tired, because this is the last video of the day, or maybe the sun looks a little different coming through the windows. Mode off. So this is the time when I'd like to say thank you, dear client, for your trust and your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I. So thank you. And if you find it in your heart to leave me a good Google review, that means a lot to a small businessman like me. And to all 6 of my YouTube warriors out there, there's a like button over there, or is it there? And if you got insomnia, some people say that my voice can lull you to sleep, and there's a follow button right there somewhere. So anyway, it's just a thought. We've got no fewer than 4 cracked ceramic tiles in the primary bathroom. And I should find power in these now because I tripped them before. All of our power is going. We're just buttoning this puppy up. Now in here, okay, we've got our stabilizing screw. Got our stabilizing screw, but we don't have a stabilizing screw right here. So we're missing a couple rods and one screw. And the reason why I'm shutting all these doors is because I'm turning the whole air conditioning system off. So I'm just kind of trying to capture as much conditioned air as I can. It's a less stress on the interior. I want to leave it like I found it, but I kind of want to protect it too. And the reason why you see me doing the receptacles this way is because that's the way I test them, and I haven't tested those yet. I got a little ahead of myself. I guess I wanted to go home, but I will. We'll get there. All roads lead there. This backyard is level right here. If you look out across the way, and we kind of spoke to this on the exterior video, but there's a little bit of a swale that was over there, but right here there's no place for the water to go. It just stays next to the house. Okay, we're on expansive clay soil. We don't want water just migrating, staying next to the house. I mean, they did something out there, I get it, and they installed the lawn sprinkler system. I mean, lots of effort here. Lots of effort, so, to be appreciated. I don't mean to I don't really mean to diminish, but or chastise or castigate or. Okay, these windows are what's known as fixed windows. They're not articulate. They are fixed into place. And we got a little bit of finish around here. Really? Make it look a little nicer than that? Just can we? And then over here, I like to make stuff up. I mean, my forensic imagination. But see, this isn't a likely scenario. All the insulation's boogered up here because they jimmied the door open because they couldn't get in it. Well, I'm glad they were able to get in. They got in and they got their job, but now they've left. This needs to be worked on. We're missing a couple screws here. Now, I don't know why, but these are GFCI protected. And they're allowed if it's adjacent to the kitchen. So then I won't have any power here until I go out in the garage and reset it. Oh, got some more articulate windows. These windows are articulate. These are single sash, vinyl frame, double pane windows. Very energy efficient. That is a wolf spider. He is your friend. He eats all the bugs you don't like. He does not chase you. He will not bite you. He will not, all he wants to do is eat all your problems. Leave him alone. He's your friend. There won't be power to this because I took the GFCI in the garage. So what we're going to do, I've already played with all the kitchen receptacle outlets and stuff. I've already played with the kitchen. Okay, the kitchen's been played with. The food waste disposal been played with. We got videos about all this. Microwave works, oven works, broiler works, cooktop works. Today, this is not to code. When this house was built, it was to code. No solution, no problem. But later on, somebody's going to say, hey, you're not supposed to have those down there. But And I have my own theories about why that code came to be, but it sounded like I was getting all political and stuff, so I'll just stay off of that. We're gonna go back through through the garage. And this is the way I'm gonna leave too, by the way. I'm gonna lock the front door and leave. Come back over here. Reset the kitchen. At least that one's labeled right. Come back through here, make sure not to trip these. But we'll have power at these 4 guys.
You're the one who started all this mess, aren't you?
Now I can say that I tried this. And again, I'm sorry you had to see that. I usually avoid doing every plug like that. But again, I got a little ahead of myself. So that's it. This is the end of the inspection. Be sure to get your purse, and your camera, and your hat, and your coat, and your umbrella, and arms in until the ride comes to a complete stop. Thank you for a good home inspection. If you enjoyed it, tell your friends and family about your good home inspection ride. And the next time you're in the home buying process amusement park, give me a call and we'll do this again.